Alright, hopefully y'all can hear me properly, and hopefully I don't get too many distractions or whatever. But yeah, yesterday indeed was quite a stressful day at work, and man, yeah, like it was just really stressful, and it's kind of sad, how I know this job is not paying me enough to live, or at least be, financially optimized financial security. You know what I'm trying to say. This job ain't not letting me be. It's not providing me the finances to be financially stable, or at least financially stable optimally. But it's crazy. But the thing is, yesterday, the only reason why I'm kind of upset is because, firstly, I thought today's my off day, and I know that. But in my brain, I'm thinking I still got work. Like, some part of me thinks I'm late for work, but it's already past 5:30, so I'm technically over it now. I'm done with it. Like if I am anything before 5:30. Anything, I'll even say before 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., maybe even 3 p.m. I'm thinking I got work. Even if I am off. This ain't nothing new at all. Nothing new at all, because while I was at my former job, it was the same thing. And I think even my first job, Amazon warehouse, back in the city outskirts of Chicago, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I got work. But no, I don't. I'm off. I'm off today, tomorrow, and the following day, 3 days. If I had money, that would have been a vacation right there. A mini vacation right there. Man, it sucks that I'm not getting paid enough. But anyways, hold up. Yeah, but anyways, it really sucks I'm not getting paid enough for this. But it's crazy, how this is inhumane. Working, at least my job is very inhumane. Like, oh my gosh, yesterday, the only reason why I was so stressed out yesterday is, first I was, I was given one specific trailer to load, and that's okay. Next thing you know, I'm moved to this other trailer. And then later on the first thing that happened was the manual conveyor broke on me, okay? The manual conveyor. It's the one where we can, move into each other to extend it and, de-extend it, if that's a word. But it broke on me. I kind of knew what to do on fixing it, but it was kind of a two-man job. So that took a while. So that I got backed up from there. I was, not too worried about being backed up there. I'm trying to keep that red light off, but I didn't mind being backed up a little bit there. Okay, no problem, because it's broke. They know what's happening. So, and then, next thing manager coming over, and then manager coming over with the radio and stuff like that. Shut up! She was like that. I was like, I didn't fuss at her despite what happened and everything, because she literally reported what happened. So then next thing obviously the manager, she's trying to help me, get a little bit caught up and stuff like that. I can't work because the trailer is just so large and everything. Hold up. He came and walked right here. He gonna come back, I bet. Anyway, so the trailer is so large, it's large. So and it's an older wood trailer, okay? It's large trailer, so I have to push all these boxes all the way to the back of the trailer, and then it's broke. The manual conveyor is broke, so I have to manually push things. But obviously, I'm not gonna do all that. So next maintenance came. They came and fixed it. There was that. But I'm a little backed up, but I was able, I think, to catch up just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And then obviously, I wasn't thinking, no, this is what happened. No. After they fixed it, I don't know why, but they pulled the manual conveyor all the way to the back of the truck. But that's a problem with me. That's a problem. Because if you do that, then I get behind and everything. Somebody's coming. Hold up. Alright, so anyways, the maintenance came. I have to put my phone on a charger. Anyways, they came. I know that dude gonna come back. They came, pushed the manual conveyor all the way to the back of the truck, which I was working with it for a little bit because technically I needed to be someone back since the trailer is empty. So I'm putting the boxes up and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm backed up now, okay? I'm backed up now. So obviously when I'm a little backed up, I have to push the manual conveyor closer to the front of the truck. That way I can have room, you know, to just start throwing boxes down. That way if I'm backed up, so I can catch up. But obviously, you know, more and more and more and more work, boxes, heavy boxes for that matter, just kept being thrown up on the conveyor, on the manual conveyor. Then the manager came back, to check on me. Is everything all right? Yeah, and everything. So she's helping me help fix up my line or whatever. I asked her, are they fussing at you despite what's happening or whatever? And it was like, oh no, they just talking about something else, but they do be annoying. So next thing you know, I'm over here still trying, you know, to push the manual conveyor, closer to the front of the truck because I'm starting to get backed up again. I can't catch up because the manual conveyor is too close to the boxes where I can't push it. And if the manual conveyor is full, I can't push it because where the part where the boxes fall onto the manual conveyor, the transition point, I can't push that because it's full. So now it's going up the line, whatever. If the red light started coming on, blinking and everything, now we're about to have a solid red light. So I'm getting upset now. So I'm right now, at this point, I'm getting a little annoyed. So I managed to, work the best I can. I wasn't gonna rush myself. It's still the beginning, so it's okay. So I'm doing whatever. And then next, it's keep getting back up. Boxes are starting to fall off the manual conveyor. They're starting to get clogged up now and jammed and stuff like that, which is annoying. And then next thing you know, as I'm trying to, push, I was trying to work with the manual conveyor being all the way up to the boxes at the back of the truck. But it was starting to get really annoying because now I can't push it now because it's stuck, because the manual conveyor is full. So I started pushing boxes off of it, but more work kept being sent to me. I was like, I can't catch up. So next thing you know, I managed to keep a rhythm. I'm still backed up, but I'm able to keep the red light off, okay? I just had to work with whatever, okay? But at the same time, it's still annoying. Next thing you know, the manager come back. She's seeing what's happening. Okay, so let me call for help right now, okay? So she called for help. 2 people came to help me and stuff like that. I was like, I'm terribly sorry. I'm trying to, stay up, but this just keep happening or whatever. And yeah, every single time they keep feeding me with work with these boxes and stuff like that, it's also pushing the manual conveyor back to the boxes. So now I can't do it. So they helped me. So next, we managed to stop, stop the boxes a little bit so they can catch up or whatever. So they helped me and stuff like that. So by time we get caught up, we just make a new wall, whatever. So that was cool. So I managed to catch up just a little, okay? And even when they were helping me, work was still being sent. Like even with all 3 of us, we couldn't catch up, okay? So then shoot. Next thing you know, when they was finished helping me, I was caught up for a bit. And then next thing you know, they left me to it. Let me know if you need some help. Don't be afraid to ask, okay? So the next thing you know, I'll say 20 minutes later, because they kept sending more work, the impossible, I don't know how fast they want me to work, but they kept sending work on my line. The manual conveyor keep being pushed to the boxes. Now I have no room still, so next thing you know, they came back again. Management came back again to help me for a second time. They was like, obviously, look, I understand you backed up and everything, Marco. All I know is I see you trying. Because I was literally this close to giving up. Usually people say this, but I was like this. I was already done. Because I was done. At this point, it was humane. I was worn out. I couldn't really work as, efficient as I needed to. So, when they came and helped me that second time, The reason why it got backed up again is because the manual conveyor decoupled again. It broke again. So I'm upset again. Like, everything all right? I'm like, it broke again. So they came back, and that's when they helped me and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, I finally was able to stay on track. Finally was able to stay on track. Like, that last time, I literally actually gave up. I was looking for the manager. I was about to say, look, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. But next thing you know, but obviously me personally, I don't want to keep the line backed up like that. So I still at least worked it, but worked with it or whatever. But once that happened, once, you know, they helped me fix up and stuff like that, Ray Marco, good job. You know, I see you trying and everything. You know, you're not in trouble, blah, 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 that. So, yeah, that's all that matters. You trying. And I was trying. I was putting up with that. Right now, I am actually sore right now. And then on top of that, my wrist thing, it actually really hurts from that injury from me getting hit by that car. I didn't get a chance to tell her that, but there's that. But anyways, once everything I was finally caught up. This is what I did to make sure that the manual conveyor doesn't break again. I push it to the front. Make sure it's clear, and make sure, you know, the feeder is as close as an easy transition as much as possible. That way the boxes don't have to push the manual conveyor back to the back of the truck, of the trailer or whatever. So yeah, you know, it sucks. And then next thing you know, by the end of the day, I was like, no wonder why they had me to come in an hour when they gave me 6 hours to this time, because they wanted me to, they have all this work. No wonder why they had me work 6 hours that day. Usually they have me work 5 hours, but they called me an hour and a half earlier because they wanted me. Usually I get 4.5 hours, but they had 6 hours today. Yesterday. I'm glad I had the hours. Don't get me wrong, but that was brutal. I could not keep up. Next thing you know, the manager came in. She was like, "Good job, Marco." She clapped my hand. You know, even did that too. You know, locked hands a little. Great job. Did really well. Blah blah blah. And go ahead and you know, finish that up and swipe out. I was like, all right, great. So yeah, that was it. You know, that sucks. That sucks. That was yesterday's work. It was a mess. It was just a mess. I'm sorry. And then, in conclusion, you know, the fact is, I put up with all this amount of work being sent my way, where I couldn't keep up at all. I feel like that was inhumane. And they kept paging everything, load blah 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 blah, keep up blah blah blah, like, and then on top of that, the managers who came around me, the managers, supervisors who came and helped me, they was like, they managers apparently was fussing at them, and they said they were just sitting in the office having coffee or whatever. I'm like, and then all of this with me having no break. I work 6 hours, no break. Look, I'm fine I'm fine working without a break, depending on the kind of work. Okay. Usually I have 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours of work. I'm fine with me having no break working at a warehouse. But when it comes to working at least 6 hours, I kind of need a break. But apparently, because I'm part-time, it looks like a 7,000 series. I think it is. But when it comes to part-time, when it comes to 6 hours, I think I need a break. But, and finally, conclusion, you know, that was the day. I thought I had worked. My brain thinks, well, something to me thinks I have work, but I don't. I see somebody, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I struggled yesterday, but the thing is that the fact is I put up with all this amount of work, heavy stuff for that matter. Yes, 7,000 series, I can tell. Yeah. Just look at the train. The fact is, I put up all that work. Finally, in conclusion, the idea is I put up with all that work, and if I was going to go full time, it still would not be enough to pay the bills. The fact is, I know this is not going to be able to pay the bills, and I'm still working it. This is cheap labor. This is cheap labor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing all this physical work, and it ain't going to pay the bills. It's like I'm wearing my body for nothing. I'm too young for this, and that sucks. Even one of the managers, like, they act like we don't got lives. You're right. Even the managers, even my immediate managers can see, like, whoever's above them, they really act like we don't got lives other than just work. A lot of companies do that. I don't know. That's pretty much it. It was a little bit of a workaround. I'm going to keep the job. I have to, because I have to pay bills anyway, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. What do y'all think? I have to put up with this job for a little bit, because that's a rabbit or something. Because I'm saying something moves, but yeah, but I'll have to work it either way, because I gotta try and at least pay my portion of the rent. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I guess you could say this is a little bit me complaining, but a little bit not, because, you know, this is what I gotta put up with. So yeah. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.